What's up, guys? My name's Jonathan, this is my Canon, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Cannoneer. Now today we've got the last part of the latest project that PCBWay and I have been working on together, shooting our giant pointy airgun style pellets out of our Cannoneer. So I'll meet you guys over at the range in just a second, and I'll give you guys a close-up look at those pointy pellets, and we'll start seeing how they perform out of the Cannoneer. But a couple of things before we get over there. If you guys haven't done so already, go ahead and drop down below and hit that subscribe button. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to want to keep up with all the fun stuff that we're going to be shooting with the Cannoneer and out of the Canon in some future videos. Second, if you guys are maybe interested in sending us a design of your own to test out of the Cannoneer, all the information for the subscriber shots will be down in the description below. And last but not least, I'd like to take just a quick second to thank the sponsor of today's video, as well as the people who made the mold that we're using to make today's projectiles, PCBWay. If you guys are interested in maybe using PCBWay services for your next project, all the information will be down in the description, as well as the pinned comment. Be sure to use my link, it helps the channel out a little bit, and you guys will be able to check out some of their awesome sales that they've got going on for a little while. They've got some new extended sales going on with their pink solder. They extended that for a couple more weeks. They've also got up to 40% off on some TPU printing if you guys maybe are interested in that. But they've also got CNC work that we use to make today's mold. They've got laser engraving, injection molding, and you can even make a life-size, full-color replica of yourself as an action figure with some of their services. So if PCBWay sounds right to you, be sure to check them out using the links in the pinned comment in the description below. And I'll meet you guys over at the range in just a second, and we'll start shooting those pointy airgun pellets. Okay guys, we're out here at a brand new range today. Shout out to Scott and Angie for letting us use their awesome place. I'll give you guys a close-up look at the range. But today we're going to be shooting our PCBWay Pointy Diabolo pellets here. So a nice close-up look for you guys, nice and pointy. If you guys want to check out the video of us making them, I'll link it somewhere up here if you guys are interested in that. But today, this is what we're going to be shooting out of our Canon with 400 grains of powder. Maybe a little bit more for some distance if we decide we want to. But let's load one of these up, see if we can take out our Coke bottle down there, and see how they do. Okay guys, pellet number one, 400 grains, about 40 yards or so. Let's see if we can hit it. .617, dead on. So for all of our new projectile designs, we have to find the point of aim. But for a very first shot, when we weren't quite sure where this one was going to be, it's always nice to get a dead on center shot, and they look like they fly pretty stable too. Okay, y'all, looks like a dead on hit with that pellet onto our Coke bottle there. Looks like it went in one side and straight out the other. That's the damage from that pellet, so I got some ballistics gel down there. Let's see if we can hit it with one of these pellets and what kind of damage it'll do to it. Okay, y'all, pellet number two, 400 grains of powder. Let's see if we can take out that ballistics gel with it. .462, I don't believe that. Just ever so slightly high on our point of aim there, and that one had a little more wiggle in it than the last one. Okay, y'all, pellet number three. Let's see if we can take that ballistic gel out this time. Little bit left and a lot more wiggle on that particular pellet, but that rock explosion's pretty cool either way. Okay, y'all, there's the remnants of our ballistics gel. I'm not going to try to pick that up because it's a little gross, but that's all it did was just blow into pieces. So there you go. Okay, y'all, shot number four with our pellets. We got one of those helium tanks down there filled with water. Let's see what happens when we hit it with one of those pellets. Really nice dead center point of aim shot. That one also looks like it flew pretty stable. I wonder if the inconsistencies in flight have anything to do with the way that I sanded the points. And there's the damage to our refrigerant container down here. Looks like we winged it on the side. Oh, nope, maybe we didn't. Looks like we hit it right there in the front. Went in the front, flopped around the side there. Also cracked the side there as well. So, pretty good hydrostatic shock if it cracked that along the seam there. So, let's put a watermelon out here and see what a pellet will do against one of those. High and to the right, we got one more pellet. Let's see if we can take that watermelon out with it. A quick shout out to Varden's Body Shop for helping us with our backstop today. Okay, y'all, our last pellet. Let's see if we can take that watermelon out with it this time. Now you can see this one has a lot more wiggle in it, and it looks like it almost went in sideways. Not quite sure what causes that, but it could be the inconsistencies in that point. Low left, but we'll take it out with a round ball for you. I believe we have an X watermelon on our hand. And as always, the round ball never really fails. Dead center shot just where we were aiming it, and it really is kind of hard to beat a slow motion watermelon explosion. So here's a quick look at Scott and Angie's awesome range. It's an old chert quarry, and it's got this giant dirt rim that goes all the way around it, so we don't really have to worry about projectiles going off anywhere. Thanks again, Scott and Angie. Well, guys, that was a fun one, but let me know what you think down in the comments. Would you want to take a pointy pellet over a round ball to be shot out of our cannon here, or would you rather stick to a round ball? I think I'd rather stick to a round ball, but I will say that these pointy pellets are probably the second most accurate and consistent projectiles that we've made and shot out of the cannon that are actually made out of lead, so they're in the running at least. Well, guys, if you guys have any questions or comments or anything about our cannon, be sure to let me know down in the comments. Maybe you've got a design for projectile you'd like to see PCBWay and I bring to life to test out in some future projects, so be sure to let me know about that one as well. Up next on the list with PCBWay, I've got the dome-style Diabolo pellet, as well as a hollow point pellet that we're going to be testing out of our cannon here in some future videos, so I'm really excited to show you guys those when those parts come in. Don't forget about PCBWay if you've got a project that you'd like to bring to life. They've got some awesome TPU sales going on, and their purple mask solder upgrade on your CPU boards if you'd like to use those. So be sure to check them out if you need anything for your next project down in the description below as well. Appreciate you hanging around here till the end, guys. Once again, my name's Jonathan, this is my cannon, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode of The Cannoneer.